Hey guys, what's up? It's Trey Riggs. I'm now the city champion of NBA 2K23. It's honestly unbelievable, and it's such an honor to win this award. I use a 6'8" point guard, and it can do a little bit of everything. It has defense.
The regular season just getting started. What's it like for rookies, Greg, who are beginning these new pro careers?
But let me tell you, Kevin,
substitution
for the Warriors. JaMychal Green, he's checked in for Looney. Jonathan Kuminga comes in for Draymond Green. Cole's checked in for Klay Thompson. And Poole subbed in for Stephen Curry. A big group substitution here for Sacramento. That's who's checked in for Sabonis. Trey Lyles comes in for Murray. Davis is checked in for Barnes. And it's Malik Monk in for Kevin Huerter. On the floor for Sacramento. Monk is out there with Fox. Then it's Trey Lyles. Then there's Davis. And it's Metu in at the center filling out the middle. Back to Wiggins. Pass to Cole. Shoots a three. That falls. High speed that time from Wiggins.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
The pass to Monk. Here's Metu, guarded by Green. The wide open look here for Fox. It's rebounded by Kuminga.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
You know, Richard, this is hard to believe, but the Kings haven't made the playoffs since 2006, which is the longest streak right now in the NBA.
And I remember them being one game away from playing us in the NBA Finals. So this has been surprising for everyone. Look, Sacramento, they have to prioritize winning because it just has not been working out. And their fans are amazing. They love some playoff basketball. Get those guys some playoff basketball.
Offensive rebound. Metu. And finally they hit one.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Poole, the pass to Wiggins. MP outside. GA with their fourth title, the combination of Steph, Klay, and Draymond Green, the single most successful trio in the last half century in the NBA.
And some would argue the best trio of all time. The most wins in the finals ever by a trio who've each made an All-NBA team.
And the first one drops.
And I think back to when Sacramento Kings hired Mike Brown as their head coach, there was almost universal praise for that move.
Gary Payton has checked in for Andrew Wiggins. And the Kings also making a change. Mitchell, he's checked in for De'Aaron Fox. The Kings trail by 12. Mitchell dishes to Monk. Passes to Metu. Kicks it to Mitchell. Outside, Davis. 5 on the clock. Shoots. Here's Metu. The second effort. And that's 2 points on the layup. Metu's got his second bucket of the night.
Exposing the defense and taking advantage in the paint.
The three from Poole. Hits it from three-point range.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
We'll see if they can keep this pace. Not sure they can win it by relying on just the three.
And
Warriors 32, the Kings 19.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a very convincing performance here from the Warriors so far.
Just stretching out the floor that first. They had the defense scrambling.
Their points came almost exclusively from beyond the arc. And as this game continues, that should open up the floor for the rest of their offense.
On the court for the Kings as the second quarter gets underway. Big men on the floor for them, Barnes and Sabonis. Kevin Huerter is out there with Mitchell, and it's Monk in at the 3 spot. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the... Call with the foul.
First personal foul.
And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the officials.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Cole's shot is good. On draft night, many people wondered where MP might land. But Greg, you think he was worthy of that 18th pick?
Well, I was a little surprised to see him go in the first round. But clearly his team believed in him. And the leadership and intangibles he brings are really hard to ignore.
Monk, no one around him, trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And in a league full of shooters, Malik Monk is right there with the best of them.
And has always been a weapon from outside. Has refined his shot selection the last few years. And starting to come into his own as a reliable outside threat.
Mitchell kicks to Sabonis. Back to Huerter. And here is Monk. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Over Thompson. Almost, but it rolls out.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
To the paint. Here's Cole. And it's Golden State with another.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
Pass to Mitchell. That's tipped. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Mitchell. And the Warriors making a change here. Wiggins is checked in. Then for the Kings. And so it's the Golden State Warriors holding a 22-point lead as the quarter wraps up. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has Warriors. Check in for Andrew Wiggins. The pairing up front, it's Green and Looney. Stephen Curry's out there with MP. And it's Thompson in at the 3 slot. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Pass to Huerter. Shoots the 3. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got assist number 7 for him tonight.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Curry finds Cole. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. Cole's got 20.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Of course, the Warriors' offense stands out for its emphasis on ball movement. Coach Steve Kerr says if you get to touch the ball and be a part of the action, whether it's as an assist man, ball mover, shooter, dribbler, the more people who are involved in the offense, the more powerful it becomes. Kevin, strength in numbers.
As has always been the case for his offense, the more the better. And it's worked for him. DA, thanks. The Kings making a switch here. Mitchell's checked in. And that replay showed just how forceful that block was.
And guys, that block could really help change the momentum of this game.
Richard, you played before and after the emergence of social media. How does that affect, in your opinion, the players these days in that very uncharted world?
Well, it's a beautiful thing because players now understand that they are a brand. Social media has helped them build a brand, and so now you have the ability to connect with your fans in a positive way. And for me, that is a great thing for this league because the players are doing a great job with it.
But you'd probably agree you got to use it correctly and not stray into the dark side, right?
Yeah, no, stay away from the dark side.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Green is checked in for Looney. Jonathan Kuminga comes in for Green. And Poole subbed in for Curry. Just 5 on the clock. Poole laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Poole's got 11.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Mitchell passes to Medu. Murray with it. Kuminga picks him up. Mitchell wide open. The offensive rebound. Miles. And such a nice move to make the basket work.
That's a blue-collar bucket right there. Grown man basket. Put in the work. Got a second chance to score.
MP with the bounce pass. 1:06 left in the third quarter. Offline with his three. Sacramento's gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. And it's Mitchell missing. And so Green will bring it up for Golden State. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. Murray against Thompson. Back to Cole. Over Mitchell. And it's Cole missing. For Sacramento, they've gone 7 of 12 from the floor since coming out of the break. Here's Mitchell. The shot from the low post is good.
Yeah, he was able to sneak it to the rim. Had enough room to get just like an easy layup.
Warriors leading by 22. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Poole with it. He's got 11. Cole finds Kuminga. Some nice passing by Golden State here. And count it. Three-pointer good on the shot from Cole. Cole's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Warriors. And so it's the Golden State Warriors holding a very comfortable 25-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. And with as many three-pointers as they bring, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a... And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
Substitution for Golden.
State, Andre Iguodala. He's checked in for Jonathan Kuminga, and Cole subbed in for Peyton. 1:31 left in the fourth quarter.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Warriors.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for MP.
Oh, he was at the center of everything that happened in this game. His energy was felt throughout the building, and his impact, well, it was incredible.
On the court right now for the Kings, Harris and Sabonis hold down the post positions for him. The backcourt pair will be Fox with Herter, and it's Barnes in at the small forward.
And sometimes on defense, you could just get lucky.
Now here's DiVincenzo, defended by Herter. DiVincenzo gets the bucket.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101, but boy, is it working.
Now, here's MP. That's good.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
It's always nice to perform like this, especially in front of the faithful home crowd.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. It was a tale of two teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved.
Great game tonight. You really had it working on the offensive end.
Oh man, my shots were falling tonight, mostly because my teammates were setting me up with some great looks. We always look for the open man, and tonight it was your boy.
Do you look at yourself as a go-to player on this team?
Man, we got a whole bunch of go-to players. It all depends on who's feeling
game last night.
Hey, what's up?
Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
You got it. You got it. Come on, man.
Yo, we got this. Don't worry. Where'd he go?
I see him.
I see someone wants to work on their threes. Let's get... guy, get serious. Come on. We're here. We're here. Nice shot. Let's go. Yes, sir. Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
Get it started, man. Let's get it started.
I see you want to work on finishing at the hoop today. Let's get you set up.